Hello, and welcome to the Fear Channel, a channel with regular broadcasts telling the most chilling of urban legends, ghost stories, and forays into the darkest corners of the human mind. Those faint of heart, or prone to night terrors, should proceed at their own risk. Tonight's story is the legend of Union Cemetery. Union Cemetery is located in Easton, Connecticut, and is considered to be one of the most haunted spots in the United States. The land here was first used as a burial ground during the late 1600s. Since then, the cemetery has become a popular spot for ghost hunters, demonologists, mediums, as well as the New England Society for Psychic Research. While Union Cemetery may seem unsuspecting during the day, at night it is known as a hotbed of paranormal activity. The first most commonly cited giveaway that the area is haunted are the numerous electromagnetic disturbances recorded in the area. The first one is a basic common occurrence at many haunted locations: mysterious light orbs that appear after photographs have been developed. People who visit the cemetery before it closes at sundown usually won't have these appear on their pictures, but shortly after dusk it is common to find dozens of these orbs in a single photograph. Other visual phenomena have occurred as well. Less commonly seen are red streaks of light that also appear in photographs. The place has also been plagued with documented temperature anomalies. Sudden chilly spots will develop in areas of the cemetery even in the middle of summer, and occasionally you can hear the sounds of whispering voices. Electrical disturbances are also a common problem. Car heaters and radios may malfunction while driving by. It is also recommended that you do not bring children, as there have been cases of them becoming mysteriously ill while in or near the cemetery. The last minor phenomenon is an eerie white or blue mist that pools up from the ground and floats in certain areas of the cemetery. The nearby Baptist church seems to be a popular place for the mist to gather. While all these phenomena provide evidence of a haunting, they are relatively common and easily dismissible. There are, however, other more substantial sightings, the first of which is the White Lady. Tales of white ladies appear in folklore in many places all across the world. White lady tales are usually tied to stories of women who have been betrayed by their lovers. The Union Cemetery White Lady has been described as wearing a white gown, bonnet, and having long black hair. She supposedly travels back and forth between Union Cemetery and Stepney Cemetery by way of Stepney Road. In 1993, an off-duty fireman was driving his pickup truck somewhere on Pepper Street near where the cemetery sits. Suddenly, the road in front of him took on a reddish glow. In those few surreal seconds, he saw a farmer with a straw hat sitting beside him, and a lady in white approaching the roadway with her hands reaching out toward him. He slammed on the brakes, but it was too late. He heard a thud, and even ended up with a dent from the impact, yet there was no trace of the woman, or the farmer who had been sitting beside him in the passenger seat. This is America's only recorded case of an apparition leaving behind a physical trace of its existence after it has disappeared. The last major paranormal phenomenon are a pair of mysterious red eyes that hover about 6 feet off the ground. These eyes are believed to belong to the ghost of Earl, a man who was set on fire across the street and burned to death in 1935. One recent group managed to spot the figure 25 to 30 feet away on a moonlit night and saw its shape. They confirmed that the eyes are about 5 or 6 feet off the ground, and that there is an apparition along with them. When the eyes moved in close, the wind, creaking of the tree canopy, and night sounds of animals all stopped cold. When this happened, they immediately ran back to their cars and drove off. While reviewing their footage, some of them had as many as 20 orbs hovering in a single photograph. The orbs all tended to be at average human height, except for several pictures with smaller bluish orbs that were closer to the ground. These investigators have found that for the most part it is safe to visit the cemetery at night, but the old dirt path by the abandoned building should be avoided at all costs.